So, Des, I've been getting used to trying different foods from all around, and I was wondering, does Andersville's finest fried chicken taste good?
Andersville, we don't have fried chicken there.
What?
What are you talking about? Are you crazy?
What? No, everybody does for a fried chicken, right?
No.
That's what I heard.
Everyone does a fried chicken. It's really good.
Fried dolphin's pretty good. It's just...
What?
We don't
How do you
have
fry it? Never mind.
fried a dolphin. What in the? No, we
I'm more
don't.
concerned about underwater.
Oh, we don't
How
do
do
it.
you fry something underwater?
Oh, we don't fry it. We take it up off land. Dolphins are horrible creatures.
It just seems like if you put a dolphin, which from my understanding is fairly fatty creature, into more fat, it's just going to get all kinds of grease.
I think we're distracted
That sounds
from the
really
fact
good.
that Andersville doesn't have a finest
No
fried chicken.
chicken?
Yes.
But Andersville has so many other good things. It's got Andersville's finest whiskey, Andersville's finest tequila, Andersville's finest... There's something there that's not alcohol, I'm sure.
Oh.
Cigarettes?
I mean, here's the thing. You got Andersville's finest leather, boots, coats, bridles, whips if you want them. That's Pete Brahman that does that.
Just check
Andersville's
out
finest
that.
I
glass,
will be hitting up.
Chet Fenestry, he's your guy. Andersville's finest Salt Lick, Jim Morton, he'll get you sorted. Andersville's finest tequila, that's Tanya Agave.
I don't think that's her
finest
real
cherry,
name, though.
that's also Pete Brahman. He's kind of handles all of that. But the smokehouse,
They call him Uncle Pete.
you shut your damn mouth. That baby ain't born yet. You better knock on wood. But no, we don't do fried chicken out here. That's out west over in Cliffhaven. That's why I go to Cliffhaven.
Oh, what do you do then?
What do we do?
Yeah.
I just told you, smokehouse.
You smoke it.
Obviously.
Wait, that's where you go and you have your cigarettes while you eat your fried chicken.
Do you know what smoking is?
I do not. You light a
it's
bunch of
that's when
cigarettes
you do
underneath
the
it?
cigarettes.
Smoking versus smoking. Oh, we gotta talk later.
No, I would like to be a part of this talk. I just assumed you put cigarettes underneath it and...
Do I need to turn this wagon around?
Well, if you
Apparently
can
you
show
get
us
fried
that
chicken.
smoke.
Yes, you would.
And that's how the
The
party was delayed an extra day. You go get fried chicken from Cliffhaven.
Anyway.
Actually, I went grilled.
Okay, watching our figure, I see.
Always. What do you mean?
Does smoking impart more calories than grilling? Can't imagine there's a lot of calories in smoking.
You tell us.
Put it in the comment below. Does smoking add a lot of calories? I don't know.
Smoke make meat real good.
Guess it depends on what you
I'll
call
smoke
it.
your meat. Welcome to Lizards in Locations.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no.
I'm still dead.
Welcome to Lizards Locations, Pillars of Creation. Enjoy Andersville's finest leatherworking from Uncle Pete.
That baby ain't born yet.
Speaking of Andersville's Presents, who are our sponsors for the day?
You know what? Considering how much we're talking about smoking meat, I'm gonna switch it over to Druidcraft Woodwork so we can keep talking about
Don't use your Druidcraft Woodworks item memorabilia to smoke meat.
not smoking
Although
meat.
it would taste great.
Just, it's very similar to how great Chris's wood is.
Mm.
Andersville's finest meat, Chris's finest wood. It seemed like they went hand in hand.
Oh, look at these really cool dice slides from Drewcraft Works.
I'm going to update my notes now, Chris, because they inspired me to plug you, and I'm excited. I don't like that sentence
God
at
damn it.
all. Sentence was horrible. Anyway,
Oh, Nate, wait, what do you got there, Nate? That's gorgeous. God, that's some wood. Look at that. Ooh, is that some purple heart? See there?
It is.
Mm.
now if you want some beautiful wood like this, use that code in that link over there, and probably also down in the description or in the bio of any of our social media.
It's Lizards 10 for those not actually looking.
And he's going to the PAX stuff, isn't he? He's going to PAX West, we know for sure.
I don't know for positive, but I think so. Although I'm not sure you could use the code there. That feels in person.
Well, you can at least go see him.
That's true.
No chicken?
Are we gonna release this before that?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, good.
Maybe. I don't know what
Time
tax
is relative, and you know.
PAX is a convention.
Time
So
is a
wait.
construct.
Not what.
Oh, what?
But if you want wood right now and you can't make it to PAX, or even if you could but you want it right now, use the link, use the code buy wood. Chris will ship his wood directly to
He
you.
will. He will take his wood right there.
Andersville makes you come to them for meat. Chris will ship his wood to you,
Yeah.
which is infinitely better.
His wood always comes.
Direct to source.
Really, really, really proud of us, guys.
We did it.
And back to you.
Me? Why
Yes.
am I responsible for this?
Yeah.
You're in the leather chair.
You're the one who
Leather
said
chair.
smoking meat.
I mean,
It's entirely your fault that I switched it.
That ain't Pete's work.
It is. You know what? It is completely my fault. Let's go to the intro. And welcome to Pools of Creation, presented by Lizards and Locations, episode 29. I can only 2, and then the 9 is like this.
Can't believe it's only 29.
To be fair, we've done this one off of camera
Yeah.
before.
It's actually session like 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did at least like 10 to 15.
We did at least 10 to 15.
Yeah.
It might be
Yeah.
more towards 50, actually.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense in my time.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't mean to derail.
Yes, we do. Don't apologize.
We looking for it.
It is.
I meant to.
Yeah, well, it's weird because the Strixhaven has the same numbering
It
as
does.
this one.
But that
we
actually
started Strixhaven well after we started this.
Mm.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you guys were on your way out to Andersville to investigate some suspicious activity reported by Deputy Langston Chalk, who made quite a fuss in Ravendale. And along the way, you ran into your good friend Forrest, who was out foraging for his materials for potions and other alchemical mixtures. And apparently, he was under attack by some hired goons. And these goons were hired by one James Boshin that you found on a letterhead addressing to go out and steal whatever alchemical weapons they could from a quote-unquote small green tiefling with pink eyes, who you would recognize immediately.
Rude.
And they got completely obliterated within about 10 seconds, as is tradition.
Yes.
But not before attempting to stab my horse.
Oh yes, they did try to stab the horse, they tried to stab Limbiskit, and that did not end well for them. I think one of them survived out of the 5 that were there.
Or 3. Yeah. And they all got transported back.
Oh, they all did. Oh, yeah, that's right, you didn't actually kill them. Sorry, it's been like 20 years since we last did
Like
a
3 months.
session of PSC. It's been longer than 3 months.
Huh?
I actually know what happened, but I've been trying to do this thing for
Oh, yeah.
for like 12 years.
Yeah.
Full school.
But yeah. And then you guys sent those goons back to Cliffhaven with Assyrian and Forrest to face judgment, which will probably end up as, you know, a few years behind the bars of Cliffhaven's Andersville's finest built jail. Because if you need a jail built, Andersville's finest iron workers, I guess.
Only the finest.
But now, as we have regained focus towards our journey towards Andersville, you guys arrive and find the town more or less undisturbed. There's a few scorch marks that have been covered up or tried to repair along some of the facades of some of the buildings, but nothing seems missing. Nothing seems out of place. It all just seems a bit disheveled, and you can feel a bit of tension in the air. And make a perception check, everybody.
You should get those. Okay.
We're gonna get the first roll out of the way right away.
I just want to picture like Ace just dragging the bodies by the way. It's like that.
He doesn't have to drag them. He has them like over his shoulders.
True.
You must remember, Ace is like 7.5 feet
Yeah.
tall.
I pictured Force on the shoulder.
I don't have to remember that.
I know you
How tall is Whisper?
She gets taller because of the giant thing. So I think I think she's at 6'2", 3". Tall.
I think it does it like.
She is tall, but Ace is basically a giant.
He's big.
Yeah, I think Des stands at like 5'8".
Yeah, she's a tall.
She's like
She's not.
she's tall for
She's
tall for a
average.
woman. Well,
For a
average is
human.
5'6". She's tall for a woman, but she's not very tall.
She's average for Andersville.
For human.
For a human.
Yeah, I originally wrote Whisper at 5'10", but I kind of give her a half inch every level or so.
Yeah.
And then there's a level where it literally says you are 6 inches taller or something.
Wow, you're taller than me now.
Also, how
I'm
old is
a
Whisper?
really big taller.
I wrote 23.
I mean, she could still be growing. It is possible.
I'm also like the youngest. Wow.
Yeah. You could also grow if you want to.
I think Des is 32.
That's probably where she's at.
Jean is 33.
I don't know how long.
Old.
I don't know how old.
How old did you say?
How old are you
What's
still?
now?
They live similar to like animals.
Really?
Sorry.
So you're pretty young then.
Yeah, he's young.
Okay. So
Probably 6'2".
you could also still be growing if you
I'm
want.
definitely growing 2 more inches.
That's what he said. What?
Huh?
I'm not outclassed.
Druidcraft would work. Let's go.
You need to act. Sorry.
What? Huh? Anyway, what were your perception rolls?
Natural 1, so my passive is a 12.
14.
26.
Well, that's a good question, actually. So, actually, yeah, I guess I have a 17, but my passive is an 18.
Yeah, so you could.
Okay, so the best bruvs can smell, Adi especially, the whiff of sulfur, brimstone on the air.
Oh, it's not a good smell.
And it smells real bad.
smells real bad.
The smell devil.
Well, devils anyway, yeah.
I don't smell anything. They're just the.
Do you tell the paladin that you smell brimstone?
Yeah, it smells like those red beasties.
Oh, it's not just smoked chicken.
Is that what you think smoked chicken should smell
Smoked
like?
chicken. I cannot. Explain this enough.
Or is that what you think any food should smell like?
We're gonna culture all of them.
You just roll them up into the paper.
I'm gonna culture all.
I'm genuinely surprised that you know what a chicken is.
I've seen chicken. She has showed me.
We had fried chicken in the other
Okay,
Yeah,
place.
to the right.
Cliffhanger.
Oh my god, Canada Bits.
What are you trying to do?
Oh my
Culture
God.
all the smells of chicken.
Across the Spider-Verse. What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
You know, I think instead of investigating this horrible, horrible smell, you should just introduce us to smoked chicken.
It's a terrible idea. The whole reason we're here is to investigate.
Oh,
Exactly.
fine. Horrible smells it is. That's
She's gonna kind of like dismount the carriage because she was riding on the carriage for a little bit, just chatting with everyone. Land Biscuit, like a few paces behind, but she'll kind of like shoo him out of here.
Okay.
And
Landis will run towards the towards your homestead because they know. She. What's the gender of the horse? He?
Yeah.
So he runs over towards where he knows is safe, which is your house.
That's on fire.
You don't know that. You don't know if that's true or not.
Andersville and the horrible
Don't let your
luggage
homes on
efforts.
water.
Got him. Fucking got him! Making Constitution saving throw.
7.
We're rolling new character.
I'm gonna walk towards the smell.
Addy, you'll be.
What? Oh yeah.
I'm gonna walk
Yeah.
towards the smell.
Des is already kind of like she's putting a bandana over her nose.
Alright.
And just
So you're trying to locate the source of the smell?
Yep.
Make a survival check.
Great.
Daryl is going to kind of pull up on the outskirts of town and be like, I'm going to leave this whole thing to you guys. This seems a bit above my pay grade.
It is.
You sure don't want to come? It could be fun.
Keep the back wagon ready.
I doubt it.
Okay. 15.
For a survival check?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not hard to figure out where the smell is coming from, especially because Langston specifically told you that the last time this particular person was seen, they were heading towards the distillery. And that is exactly where the smell takes you. And you can see in the distance the large tubular canisters. The large phallic images of the whiskey distillation process containers? I'm not really sure what they're called. Stills? I know there's
I
a
think
word
it's
for
more
it, but
like
I don't.
cistern.
But my brain can't think about it.
Just-
A cistern? Okay, if you say so. But yeah, you can see like the big industrial level cisterns over towards the heading over towards the northeast of the town, and because you guys have arrived more or less 11 a.m., 12 noon, you can see as you look out the telltale wavy signs of the mirages as in the arid desert air.
The correct word is vat.
Vat.
But vat is a type of cistern.
Well then, the vats.
So I wasn't wrong entirely.
Those of
That
you,
was very smart of you.
those of you who brew
Don't laugh.
whiskey should tell us all about it.
And then give us some.
The vats are calling. I'll head towards the vets.
Is anyone else doing anything besides following Audie at the moment?
I'm just following.
Yeah.
Well,
I think their lead. Yeah, well, Des was kind of like already like she jumped out of the carriage. She was kind of walking towards anyway, so I'm not necessarily following Adi. More just like we're just walking.
Come in with
we've been here before into the. Obviously, we didn't go to the distillery, but we've been in Andersville
Yes.
before. Does this seem desolate versus what it was last time we were
There's
here?
not a lot of people out and about, so yeah, I
But
get
there are people still.
Is there anybody?
You can hear people like you heard people inside the tavern.
Okay.
You heard the blacksmith, like the ringing of Jezebel Sweet's
Okay.
anvil.
So there doesn't seem to be a franticness
It's-
going on.
It seems somber. It doesn't seem especially panicked.
Okay, that makes a difference.
Make an
What?
insight check.
I'm especially panicked because somebody's messing with the distillery, and that is Best Bro's favorite
Can I
place.
make an insight check with advantage?
Absolutely.
18. 13 minutes.
I don't like the idea of
This
somebody
is my
messing with Best
people.
Bro's.
Where I come from. I don't actually know this.
I don't even know what song you're talking about.
Please.
So, the two of you can tell that it seems like there's anticipation. Like somebody is waiting for something to happen. Like something like bad has the opportunity to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. So everyone's
Okay.
kind of like, we can't do anything. We kind of just have to wait to see what happens. So lots of people in the tavern. Not a lot of like raucous, like happy drinking, but there's probably a lot of drinking. Just to, like try and forget about the situation.
Yeah, it's giving me that vibe, like the spaghetti western when the bad guy rolls up and
Mhm.
everybody's like, oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Like as you guys are kind of like soaking that in, the tumbleweed rolls across your path.
Something may right.
Mm-hmm. So as you guys approach the smell of brimstone gets stronger and stronger, where even now, Whisper and Jonas, you guys can smell it. There's no perception check needed. It's pervasive.
You couldn't smell that before?
I could not. No.
I don't know what you think is going on in my face that resembles a nose, but it's not that. I'm glad y'all liked that.
And we had Thomas the Bats.
Anyway, the vats seem okay. Like you're expecting it from the outside. It doesn't seem like they are currently being pumped or like worked at the moment, but that doesn't necessarily mean that anything is wrong. It could just be they're in a fermenting stage where they're waiting for the whiskey to ferment.
Knowing nothing about how whiskey is made, oh no, they're not working! Something must be wrong!
Okay. What are your guys' responses to that?
She's new here.
Don't talk to me. I'm not here.
I thought is there?
There's no one else here. It's just the four of you.
Oh.
I'm
thought Cleus, the barkeep, was here.
No one is here. You guys didn't go to the tavern. I'm just saying you guys could tell from the noises coming from the tavern that there are a lot of people there and they're drinking.
I
But
can't believe
you four
Cleus
just
didn't
went
come here.
to the distillery right away.
The bar is not attached to said distillery.
No, it is not. The bar is its own thing, a good distance away from the distillery.
Good to know.
Because the distillery is a little bit dangerous. Like, if this distillery, for whatever reason, does blow up, which, it's full of alcohol, so very possible, they didn't want the entire town to go up in flames immediately, because it's an arid town made of wood.
Huh? I feel like you're hating on all of the microbreweries in Tampa. What?
Well, I don't think the microbreweries should be located in the places they are, to be honest, but I feel like the standards and practices of a brewery in the year 2024 on the planet Earth may be a little bit more advanced than what we're talking about here.
Is everything seem okay, Des?
I mean, you said all the bats, so it's fine.
Nothing that make a intelligence check with advantage, because you've inspected this before. You're not necessarily proficient in it, but you've seen it enough to get advantage.
Why did you change the music station?
So this wouldn't be an investigation.
It's basically an investigation, sir.
Investigation is 20.
Alright, you're looking it over. You're looking at some of the pipes. And there's no scorching or anything that you would expect to find from a distillery being under siege from like some kind of fiery demon creature. Which is what basically was described to you by Langston.
Is this smell typical? Yeah.
No, it's definitely. I mean, she's got her bandana on, but she can still kind of smell it. Off.
That was a great time for Lucky Game.
Yeah, this ain't usual for this place.
To be clear about what you're looking at here, there's a distillery, like the big factory distillery, and easy for me to say. And then it goes into the small wooden, basically lobby.
Okay.
To where you can go in and you can get into it. It's not just like a bunch of machinery. There is like a storefront and a facade that you would see.
Okay.
Any other distillery.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll take a walk around and see if I can spot anything else.
What's your passive investigation?
17.
So you would see this.
That's good.
Basically, as you're walking around, you can see the front doors are covered in soot and this blast pattern where it looks like somebody basically forced the door open and there was fire involved. It doesn't necessarily look like the door themselves immolated, but like there is soot on it.
Does it look like anyone, like there was footpath patterns leaving?
That would be an investigation check.
Oh, wait, no. Just reading it. Dirty 20.
20 is the DC. You do not see anything from leaving. So it just looks. You can see, however, with a 20 that there are footprints walking towards it, and there are like these big, heavy booted footprints.
Seems like somebody walked in, but nobody's walked out yet. Looking around.
Oh, that's good.
Whoever's here clearly sent their message and is still waiting here or something. Otherwise, she's gonna take another look around and doesn't. I mean, she knows the layout of the place. Is there another exit? Probably is.
Make a history check.
Why is it? Just so I know, from when we had the conflict to save Forest, has it been a day so we could have had a long rest?
Yes.
That's a good
Yes, you guys have taken a long rest.
question.
Because the forest altercation was actually done at night.
Okay.
Because you guys
That's where we left it.
you guys left at night with the specific thing that we'll leave, take a rest, get there in the morning.
Okay, so and
Now, you do not recall there being any other exits. You may be able to assume that there would be, like an emergency exit, but you don't know of any.
I mean, by the layout, there's probably another way out. I don't remember.
Is there any tracks that you can see? Anything that shows the path they took?
I mean, they're walking in. Looks like they went about.
I mean, you can see.
Like, is there like bits of ash maybe that they like?
Well, like I said,
They're walking in.
what's your in passive investigation?
Mine sucks. It's 11.
So you can. You're basically just looking at.
Yeah.
You're basically just looking at a door. It looks a little bit discolored, but you wouldn't be able to tell. Like, if like, maybe it looks that way. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like he's walking in and he heads about that
You
way.
can. Yeah, you basically say he went through the front door. They're like making these double doors. That.
Can I do divine sense to check for within 60 feet? That would be fiends, undead, and celestials.
Yes, there is. Do I have to specify?
To be clear, yeah, I would know what type, but I would also just be clear if they're behind total cover, I don't get it.
Then no.
Is it
Oh.
total cover? But if it's a specific thickness, or is it?
It says you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or no location of celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Yeah, it's behind. It's not to spoil anything.
It's not competent.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't sense anything.
Maybe I feel a little uneasy, but it's not competent.
Well, we also have reason to believe that there's usually an
I don't
unfiend around.
see any celestials, fiends, or undead, but this place is a lot of obstructions. There's a lot of. We'd have to maybe go deeper, keep looking. But they might within 60 feet or so. I can't see.
Fair enough. All right, follow behind me.
I'll have my shield out and my trident, kind of
Yeah, my
Spartan
weapon
stance.
is drawn. Everybody's nervous, so I'm nervous.
Oh, mine was drawn like since we got here.
You don't have a weapon.
Patty is a weapon.
He is the weapon.
All right, so you guys are going in.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys, how do you guys go in? Explain to me like your
Marching order?
ingress procedure.
Is it double door?
It's a double door.
Yeah, so Dez would take the lead with Giannis right behind.
I would say if it's the double door, we'll probably both walk in at the same
Yeah.
time, side by side.
And I'll
You
have
get
my
your
shield
shield
out,
out. She's
yeah.
got her crossbows kind of looking at her.
So like, how fast? Like coming in hot, slowly opening the door, sneaking in. What are we doing?
I wouldn't say sneaky. I can't. I'm not very stealthy. You
That's
know
gonna be like she's gonna do like a thing where she's like, 1, 3, and like she's gonna say like, you get on that door.
that. Okay. We kick in it. We open, bashing through, or
We're just opening hard. We're not gonna
Okay.
throw. We're just gonna break it on 3. 2.
Yeah, go through.
As you guys go through the door, you see a figure sitting at a long bar with just row upon row of whiskey, rye, bourbon, all kinds of alcohol. Some of it has been shattered, and around this figure, who's dressed in this dark tailed coat and this ornate brimmed hat, all jet black, he's surrounded by bits of glass. He has a highball glass in his hand as he watches some ice that he's put in melt almost immediately. And these wisps of smoke are coming off of him as he's looking towards his right, away from you, at a small framed picture. And as you guys approach him, he turns to Dez, and you can see this long mustachioed man whose eyes have been basically replaced with these burning hot coals staring at you. About time the law showed up. And like, as he takes a drink of this whiskey, like, you can see it ignite as he's drinking it. And like, he's just downs it as it's on fire, slams the glass down. And like, you can see the glass slams down and it shatters in his hand. And he's just like,
You son of a bitch, that's a sipper.
and you see him like reach over and get another glass. It's the only way I can feel anything anymore. And as he looks at you, and like you look at him, and you can kind of like something in the back of your mind kind of like tingles, and I need you to make a history check. I think you can tell what's going to happen here.
Oh, boy.
We're gonna become best friends.
True.
He's my best friend.
16.
16. Yeah, you've seen his picture before. Several times, actually. And as you kind of like look around, you can see there are several pictures along this distillery, and his face is on quite a few of them. And you recognize him as Jimbo Coptoston, the man who founded Andersville's finest distillery.
Oh no.
But he's been dead for decades now. So you're looking at this historical, like, local legend from Andersville's history immolating in place as he is just downing whiskey one after another. And like, as you were like remembering this, and like as you're trying to process what you're looking at, he has another bottle, another glass, and he's just looking, and he turns back and looks at the picture, and it's a picture of his family at the opening of Andersville's finest.
She's gonna put away her crossbows and be like, "Oh my god, Jimbo."
You wouldn't know Jimbo.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know him. He's, like I said, he was dead before you were born. You know him because you've seen his picture.
Okay. Fair. Feel like,
Yeah, like this is like you weren't around when Andersville was founded. He was there when the town was founded. Like the town basically was built around this distillery.
let me rephrase it then.
Okay.
Like, as I live and breathe, the legend himself, Jimbo Cocktoston,
What?
founded this distillery.
Oh,
He's the reason for the finest. Reason for this.
It's just a pleasure to meet you.
Or one of the reasons for this.
Just kind of gives you a cheers. Once again, down to another entire glass of what you would assume just to be whatever you could, whatever closest thing you could grab. And again, it basically immolates as it touches his skin, bursts into flames, and you can see like his throat and his chest glow red and then fade.
Now, why are you causing a ruckus? What's this all about? Why are you even standing here? I seen your grave.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
It's the most resplendent in the cemetery.
Yeah, well, I guess that kind of made me a target. Because one day, sitting in my bed, liver cancer getting the best of me. It's an epidemic in this town, but damn, we're not gonna do anything about it, right? But it's okay. I made my choices. Surrounded by family. The next thing I know, I'm looking dead in the eyes of some giant obsidian-looking lizard. And he's telling me I gotta go into town. And nothing about it, nothing I could do can stop me. My feet moved on their own. And you can see, like, and I need everyone to make an insight check that's going on here.
Yeah, I'm good. God, when I roll well, I am.
Time to make that roll.
Oh, actually?
John?
11.
It's 21.
Also 11.
Actually, good question now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do we? It says on D&D Beyond I have
Oh, yeah.
passive insight.
Beyond gives you 3 passives. It's the perception, investigation, and insight. I don't know if that was intended for
The only one that is supposed to be perpetually on is perception.
perception.
Okay.
I gave you a passive investigation because it literally made sense that you were looking around and looking for things. I don't know if you're passively trying to incite things. I would say maybe. So what's your passive insight?
It's an 18.
That's really good.
Mine's 14.
Okay.
I
You know,
mean, to be fair,
I'm gonna
I
say-
am probably trying to.
You did ask the question, what are you doing? So I will give you the passive insight for that. Because that makes sense to me that you're like actively trying to do that. And you can tell, and Whisper, maybe because she's seen something similar in the past, can
I'm
tell.
from high politic, people saying things and meaning another thing environment as a noble.
It's just the way that he
Two
winces.
people. Yeah.
The way that he winces when he says, I had to go back into town, you can tell something is forcing him to do that and he does not want. He's doing his best to resist whatever force is trying to get him to do something.
You could always send him back where he came.
So yeah, here I am, in town. You know, I got some evil urges going on right now, and this is the only way I know how to deal with that.
Evil urges, you say? What kind of evil urges?
Sure, if you don't want to know. Right now, all I can think of is burning everything.
There's a real cozy spot down there in the cemetery you need to go back to. 6 feet under sounds real comfortable right now, don't it?
It really does. It really does, Sheriff, but like I said, it's everything I can do to stay here.
Instead of doing what?
Instead of blowing the damn thing to sky hell.
Seems like we're at a bit of an impasse here.
It does seem that way, don't it?
Can you tell me where he is currently? Is he here? He's gonna look around. At least afford me that bit of courtesy.
Make a persuasion. And I'm going to do a silly thing here where I am making a saving throw for him as well. Persuasion check for you and a saving throw for him.
18.
Okay, so you're going to give him advantage. Which is good because you rolled a 2. Sheriff, I can't tell you that. And you know what? I wish I could. Words are right on the end of my tongue. And they just won't come out. And the glass in his hand is now cracking as he's like gripping it, like white knuckling it. Except that his entire body is basically immolating, so it's just this
Des is gonna
dark
kind of
red.
look at her party and be like, let's let it fan out a little bit.
Does it taste the same way it used to?
Can't taste a damn thing. She wasn't wrong when she said it was a sipping whiskey, but I got nothing.
Damn shame.
Ain't it? That's another thing I'm ashamed of, is that I'm wasting all this damn whiskey on shit I can't even taste. He freaking throws. He throws another glass. Not at you, but he just throws it down the bar. So, here's what's gonna happen, Sheriff. I can't fight this. This is beyond me. I was just a simple man, made himself some good decisions. I'm not fixing to overthrow some whatever the hell is going up its claws in me. So I'm gonna need you to deal with it.
I think I understand.
Can I cast command
You can do whatever you want.
and say, "Oh, you should tell the sheriff what she wants to know"?
That's not what command is.
Tell.
One word.
Hell is nothing.
Speak.
He is speaking. Command is not going to get you the information you want in this situation. You can still cast it and tell him to do something, but yeah, no. Tell is like he's telling all he can. And also, I'm pretty sure charm, the command is considered like an enchantment. Yes,
Yeah.
he's got a much stronger enchantment on him than command.
I don't suppose you can tell us how we can defeat you easier, do you?
Well, like I said, I'm not a especially clever man, but fire, maybe we fight fire with water or sand around these parts, so. Of course, not that one. He's.
Nice.
And like as you guys are kind of considering this, you can see as he's looking at Dez, his face gets more gaunt and like his cheeks pull in. He starts to look more like a skeleton. His long black hair that he had kind of like falling to his side starts to curl and ignite as he starts to breathe heavier and heavier.
Y'all better fan out now.
Oh, I've been fanned out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like everyone kind of like spread out a little bit.
Sheriff, looks like this town ain't big enough. Roll for initiative.
Sure ain't.
Stupid.
Oh, I'm not even close to done with my stupid bullshit.
Oh, thank fuck, dude. Honestly,
You made his day.
couldn't have asked.
Possibly the best shot on this initiative.
Fantastic. It's phenomenal, honestly. Phenomenal all around. I'm very pleased.
Glad you like it.
I had like 5 different Western things.
I wanted to do it. This town ain't big enough for the two of us fight. Since I made this character.
Oh, we know.
What, really? That's crazy.
What? The cowboy wants to get into a cowboy fight? Ah, fine.
We did it, boys. Let me know if you have an initiative above 20.
No.
Oh, it was high. Not above 20.
15 or above.
19.
Also 19.
19.
I have the highest dex.
No.
You have higher than me? Yeah.
The +0 and -2.
-2?
I'm a 0. She's a -2.
My dex is +4, not that it
She
matters.
luckily has alert feed, so.
Yeah, I do.
Fine.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever rolled it.
It's
To be honest.
Now I have a question. In this distillery, we're saying that there is a bar ledge
Yeah, he's
at the bar. He's at the bar.
there. Okay.
He was like sitting down at a bar.
I'm
The
picturing
mental-
like, you know how Yingling they have the bar in the.
So you know what
The
I was
tasting
mentally picturing
Mhm.
was I was picturing this kind of large facility with like maybe like 4 like really tall vats, and maybe there's like a platform in the center. And he's just sitting in there and he's like taking sips or something, and like maybe there's like clerestory walkways kind of like going around.
It's not quite that industrial in the lobby.
That's what. Yeah,
I love your vision.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah,
I don't
But
know what
I-
Claire's story means,
but
but I
it's-
love.
Along
this is
the
meant to be
top.
more like a place where you come in.
That's not what
you
the
stay
word
for
means,
maybe
but that's
10 minutes because you're sampling something from the distillery. Then you leave. They want to be accommodating so that you can come in and sit for a little bit. They don't want you staying there.
Yeah, to buy source.
Yes,
that-
exactly.
And to test them, you know, just so you get.
If you have a-
It's like
If you're
minimum you gotta take a barrel.
Yeah.
We made a batch.
That's
We
all.
want everybody to come
Just to
in
get
and
the
peer
tip,
review.
You know.
They just don't, but they don't want you coming here instead of the tavern.
Yeah.
Because they want the tavern to be the busy place where everyone meets. They don't want you to meet at.
It's really
Separate pleasure from business, you know.
I mean, there's a lot of bad things can happen when you have a bunch of drunk people around, a
True.
bunch of vats of
Yeah.
alcohol. So they don't want to encourage that too much.
And also, they close at like 5.
Yeah, they close it. All right, so that's everybody except for Des, who got a
13.
Nice, that's a lucky number. Carl Crawford wore that. He blew out his knees later.
maybe you shouldn't have tempted fate.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
It used to be my favorite.
And then he blew out his knees.
Well, then he left campus.
And then he took an arrow to the knee.
He took an arrow to the knee.
The
Sorry, I had to throw
Arrow
back
to the-
guy
Thank you,
out.
Kat, for noticing.
I said time to kill a
That
cow.
is
my
what
God.
you said.
I was making like eye contact with Nate as I was doing it too.
Set the amount of health he has.
So I stared at his windows to the soul.
Stare at your window to the soul.
No, you won't.
It's
Oh.
big on your eyes.
I
Nate,
stared at the windows to his soul, and then I realized
it
it
is
was
your
spam.
bubble. It's actually
Oh
He goes first.
what?
Because he's fast as hell.
He did better than a 19.
Fast
Yes.
as hell.
He's fast as fuck,
Drunk.
boy.
He's
I
fast
can
as
only do
hell.
one number better.
I know. He has +5 to his initiative because he's fast as hell.
He's fast as hell.
I only have +1. What the fuck?
no. I only have +3.
He's got stuff. It's like
That's right.
sulfury.
Coming at you.
Yeah, true. That was part of the joke, yeah.
I'm gonna head out.
He's gonna flick you off. And you take he's gonna make an attack roll against you by flicking you off.
Free.
Fucking
Oh my god. This is incredible. Is that all he has? His middle finger?
No. No. He has so many references to that song.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is amazing.
Took him down with a pair of flaming birds. Smoking Joe.
The thing that I was that they censored is called "They Know That I Know That They Know They Can Fuck Themselves," and it gives him advantage against intimidation checks and insight against intimidation.
I'm so happy.
My god, this is phenomenal.
This is the best encounter since actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
It really is. All right, he's gonna make an attack roll. That is a 20 to hit against Dennis.
It hits?
Okay, cool.
Great. Thought we could do that for
I closed my Amazon account, but you called me, tell me my Amazon's been hacked. Fuck
Fuck
you!
you! I was anticipating doing something like that to be like he was gonna be in like the general store and someone was like, "What do you mean you're not gonna give me money back and I only get store credit? Fuck you!" And like the entire thing was gonna explode.
I would have cried.
But I wanted to do the emotional appeal to Des.
We fanned out, so I can't help you.
You're going to take 8 fire damage.
Okay.
Is it light your cigarette?
she's got the cigarette and it's just like The charred cartoon thing,
Goes-
like the cigarette lit.
Thanks for the light.
Son of a bitch. You lit my cigarette.
He's also going to use a legendary action, which I've named Rude Boy, to throw down a smoke grenade that is going to heavily obscure a 10-foot area right where Whisper is.
Rude.
Yes, exactly.
Oh. Took me a second. Okay, Cat, where over
Do we have
here
a small
are-
square?
Yeah, Cat,
As a,
where are your,
What's the size of it, sorry?
10 foot.
The circles are on your side. They're kind of standing up.
I don't
Oh,
think
I
we have
see.
anything 10 feet, because a sticky note is 15 feet, if I remember right.
This should be one of the squares. Well, not that square.
Those aren't squares.
I'm saying. Mary, those aren't squares, you know. Everybody else got to sit in.
Are you trying to have a 10-foot ring or a 10-foot square? Oh, that's so big.
That's what it does make.
Is that the smallest one they have?
Oh, no.
There's the
So, like-
square template that's just got a bunch of lines drawn on it. Like this.
Oh, no. There's a bigger square.
Oh yeah,
It's
that'll
even
work.
bigger. How big is it supposed to be?
No, it's not supposed to.
No, there's just a template. It's just a.
If we do not have a 10-foot square, we can use a 15-foot square as a we can use a sticky note.
Yeah, sticky notes.
We also have dry erase markers.
We do.
Yeah, let's do that.
Were you pointing for me to grab it? So you're.
Yes.
No, Mary, you have to grab everything. That's the whole
You want
thing.
red, orange, or pink?
I don't think pink is going to show, but you know what?
It doesn't need to be there for that long.
Oh,
Oh my god! It just
Actually-
popped off.
John,
Well, we
can
can
you is John? You know what will show up better?
What?
The markers that are on our fridge. They're the cream colored ones, so they show up better on top of stuff.
Very red. Goodbye, pink.
It works.
Oh, cool. Great.
10 foot by 10 foot.
Yeah, so 2 square by 2 square by 2
See, the cream colors that are on our fridge would show up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't see that at all, which means people.
square. Alright, so now you are heavily obscured, which means you're essentially blinded.
What? What?
Yeah.
What?
the deuce? What the McDickens?
And you hear Whisper go, rude! 'Cause I love it. Thing.
You want to know what I have him named as?
What's that?
Flamin' Jim.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. I love Flamin' Jim.
Flamin' James also was an option, but his name's not James.
Could be.
How would that work? You would. Her character would.
Alright, that's one action for him and a bonus action. Or a legendary action. He's also going to make another attack. So, like, one middle finger to Dez and one middle finger to Shaunus.
I'm just gonna sit here. What in
The Mongoose Mountain game played dirty with a 20-man crew. Joe grew 18 arms that day as a gift from Vishnu.
Alright, that's a 24 to hit.
24.
That is going to be 7 fire damage.
This is like a melee attack, or
This is a ranged spell attack for the purposes of what it is doing. He's basically casting like a little cantrip at you.
alright. So yeah, that was how much damage?
7.
Save it. Rocks.
And that'll be the end of his turn. First up is Whisper, who is currently heavily obscured in a 10-foot by 10-foot cube of smoke.
Rude. Okay. First she's gonna become large because
As you do. So you're growing up and you're knocking over a bunch of chairs and tables and you're just getting real big.
And I am taller than 10 feet tall, so I can see above the smoke screen.
True. True. You are, I guess, not considered heavily obscure?
Only your lower torso.
We'll see how that plays out. Go ahead.
As long as I know which direction to step forward and stab.
Hmm?
So, I step forward and I stab.
Mhm.
I assume disadvantage something?
What's that?
How are we reconciling me being kind of looking over smoke and finding?
Are you moving or no?
Well, you'd have
Yeah,
to
I
get
can.
to them, right?
I could
Yeah.
scooch a little bit,
Well,
but
where's the huge ring?
yeah, where's my big ring?
Condition rings over there, right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've been
Well,
inside my precious condition rings.
That one says enlarged.
Yeah, she is enlarged.
You need to get somebody to print one that just says embiggened.
Giant woman.
One that says giant woman. Yeah.
Okay, embiggened, and then I do in fact look over the smoke.
If you have 5 foot reach, you can reach him from there.
I don't
or
think
10
I have reach if I'm big.
Okay.
It doesn't specifically say so.
Okay.
So I do scooch.
Okay.
Half in smoke, half not.
Well, if you're not completely in the smoke, then you're not heavily obscured. So
Just
So
look really hot, all like greased.
he becomes engulfed in flame, sends a thing, casts a fair flaming burst, and he's like, ah, and then, fuck! And there's just Whisper, enormous, looking above the smoke screen. You! Scoot just stabs him.
So you're gonna come up to him and stab, and like as you're coming up to stab him, time is gonna kind of like go slow down, and you're gonna hear it's high noon. Make an initiative roll to see if you can beat his initiative.
I rolled a natural 20.
He rolled a natural 20 on this,
I rolled an 8.
so he is able to basically react and flip you off to do attack. Your attack still goes through. It doesn't cancel your attack.
Okay,
I know you were worried about that.
I am so entertained right now.
It literally is just if he gets an attack off, like as a counter. It's basically a riposte, but you still get to attack. He's gonna hit with a 25 to hit.
Well, I missed.
4. It's 4 fire damage.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I can take that.
Alright, so you critical hit?
Damage. That's what brings us together. No. It doesn't? Oh, I did damage.
Not
you did
today.
damage.
So, max plus roll,
Yeah, the maximum amount of damage you can do, and then roll again.
14 plus.
Yeah.
Does that include my giant woman damage?
Yes, all your damage.
So, 20 plus 14. No, 20 plus. I need to actually roll the d6.
Yes, you need to roll damage.
That's 12. 20 plus 12, 32.
32. Not bad.
That's it.
For a stab, yeah, that's pretty good.
Rakia.
And then I'm.
You come forward as he's basically like, pam, pam, and flips you off again, and like as you do that, it like just right into his head.
And I go to put my sword down, and he goes, and I feel time slow down, and I'm like, whatever, I'm still focused.
Yeah. Basically, you just don't even pay attention. Like you feel like your flesh burning as you just thrust the freaking rapier into his head, and like he kind of like recoils a little bit, and then he comes back and he's staring back at you. You just see like the dead coals in his eyes.
Ew, stabs him.
Yes, that's okay.
I'm a fighter. That's what I do. I rolled a natural 1.
I roll again.
How many turns do you have a natural 20 and a natural 1 in the same turn? 8.
8 is not going to hit, so your rapier gets stuck in his head, and he wrenches it out of your hand. and you just see him like.
You're close for boss.
And like you see that his flesh kind of like immolate and then close over, and now he has you right here.
Good thing I have two.
That's good.
I had to check. I'm like, before I make this joke.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All
I
right.
just kind of look at him like. That's it.
Okay.
That's my Brett's turn.
Great.
Just like pulls out another sword.
Jonas.
All right.
Jonas, you are up.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bonus action to take a potion, lesser potion of fire resistance. I'm gonna kind of like pat him softly. He's got a couple embers still on there. So it's gonna take a bonus action to do the fire resistance.
Good plan.
Last 10 minutes. I have 0 of those now.
Hey, aren't you happy that I convinced you guys to grab some potions
And
of
not
fire
sell them
resistance
back,
and then
by the way?
not sell them?
Yeah. And that last 10 minutes might even be all right, and then choices. I'm going to. Yeah, I'll do it that way. He's going to take the blue. He's going to take the dual spires longsword, and he's going to charge at them. And I'll get to be adjacent, and I'm going to use the blue side of it and take 2 swipes with the longsword. Is that level? Oh wait, no, I'm not going to do that.
I was saying.
Retcon. I'm level 5 sorcerer, not
Yeah.
level 3, not level 5 paladin.
Yeah.
So instead, I'm just going to use my trident and poke it out. You're going to see this blue-white beam shoot out as a ray of frost.
And as you do that, once again, time slows.
Ooh,
It's high noon.
actions. Nice.
He can use a legendary action to have more than one round. So yeah, he's using legendary action to once again do that. So make an initiative roll to see if you can beat his.
Okay. 12.
Rolled an 8. That's a really bad roll. So yeah, you beat his roll, so he does not get to make an attack against.
Okay. So ray of frost, and I roll for that. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Okay. 2d8 for them. I can use an extra dice for them. I think it's level 10, so I get my next one. That is going to be 10 cold damage. So I imagine he like goes to flick me off, and I like burst of fire pops next to my head as I duck out of the way, and that beam just hits him somewhere near the chest.
Mhm.
And that was my bonus action. That was in my turn.
Okay.
Level 11 is what I get.
Makes sense. And your turn?
Yeah.
Adi, you're up.
That's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and so if just mechanically speaking, when I cast Destroy Undead, that's also how it casts Smite Undead, or I cast Smite Undead?
You tell me.
Wait, so
I don't
what's
know, I don't
destroy?
know how clear.
What's destroy undead? I sent you smite undead.
Yeah, it says at 5th level when an undead fails saving throw.
Yeah, so using smite undead is using your turn undead feature.
Okay,
It
so
just-
it's
it's
turn
upgraded.
undead, but it's Smite. Okay.
Yeah, it's not upgraded.
Cool. I am going to flick him off too and smite.
He hasn't flicked you off yet.
He flicked off Bestie, bro. I'm gonna flick him off and smite him
That's all it takes.
because I feel like he's undead.
You roll what? D8 equal to your wisdom modifier?
Well, I think he has to roll a save.
What kind of save?
That's the thing.
I'm
I'm
assuming wisdom if you're using a cleric ability.
I want to say, yeah, it doesn't.
So turn undead. As a
It looks
magic
like it
action.
got rid of my turn undead.
Yeah, so turn undead, each undead within 30% makes a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, well you rolled a filthy 20.
Well, that probably beats it, I would think.
If the creature fails, it has to be incapacitated. So you can't fail.
But it passed, so I think he's fine.
Yeah.
Just gonna chill over here. Yeah.
Yeah, and it only takes damage if it fails.
Yep. Um. But he looked a little bloody. No, we're all good. So far. I'm just gonna. Oh, I can cast Sanctuary. Because apparently I took Sanctuary.
Makes sense.
The checks actually.
Did my cold damage seem to be as specifically effective? Or the same as normal?
It didn't. It's strange because like he is like you can see like the fire kind of like go out on him, but it doesn't seem to do like especially big damage.
Okay.
And like it takes like it's like 1, 2, 3, and then
Rekindles? Okay.
because like not to spoil anything, but he is an elemental of fire, but he's also an undead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I'm thinking of it as John is going to try other things, or is he going to keep on with gold? If that makes sense.
Yeah, so when Smite Undead doesn't do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Sanctuary on Dead.
are they both actions?
No one's a bonus action.
Who's a bonus action? Is it really? Well, let's see if that goes well for you.
Oh yeah.
You're fine. Oh yeah, the spell things. Those can be bad.
Yeah.
It's pillars of creation.
Are you sure you want to do Dez just because Dez hasn't had their turn yet? Okay.
Why would I not?
Because if they attack, Sanctuary goes away. I just don't know if you knew that part of Sanctuary.
Did.
Okay.
I mostly wanted to protect Des.
That makes sense. As a role playing set, that makes sense that you would try to protect Dez.
That's my whole act. That's my whole turn.
I just know because Nate uses Sanctuary all the time in BG3. So.
Very true.
Shading cotton candy with pink was a great idea.
Yeah, that's me.
Mario?
You're welcome, John.
Got him. Alright, so who has a sanctuary right now?
Dez has Sanctuary.
Dez has sanctuary, and is that the end of your turn, Avi?
Mhm.
Alright, Dez, you're up, and you have sanctuary. You can only be attacked if he succeeds a wisdom saving throw. That is how that works, yes. Does it specifically say only attacks?
Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must make a wisdom saving throw. Or choose a new target.
Or select again, idiot.
Okay, so here's what I want. Here's what I want to do.
Uh-huh.
So, is he like, he's on fire?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Pretty on fire?
Yeah. Think of like, not quite Ghost Rider, but that's the effect. Like he's not literally a skull, but like he's skeletal, like gaunt and immolated.
Human Torch. Not fully.
Not quite as much. Like it's not like he's fully engulfed. There's like bursts of fire coming out.
Gotcha.
And like it seems like his clothing is burning but doesn't get consumed. And, like his hair is basically burning again but not being consumed.
Okay, so So I want to use my. Can I use my action to take the potion of fire resistance? Or is that?
What you're trying to do is another bonus action?
Yes.
The rule that I feel like I did was, I don't know if I said this, but like I like the idea that like taking a potion is a bonus action, and then taking the full action, take a healing potion was like you get the full thing and not have to roll for it. I like that a lot. I think we should do that from now on. Just putting that out there. So if you want to take an action to use a potion, I don't really see why you shouldn't be able to.
Okay. So Dennis was gonna kind of like reach into her pocket and like take a sip, but like just gonna kind of pop the cap on something and sip it and be like, oh, looks at it. Huh. Good scenario. Taste the piss though. And she's then gonna like
So
kind
both of you are now resistant fire.
Yes. Then she's gonna use her bonus action to Hunter's Marking, which I think we said is no longer a spell.
Yeah.
So he's Hunter's Marked now. And then she's gonna kind of take like a pace forward,
Okay.
just to kind of get up in his grill a little bit.
All right. So right now, you and also Whisper are in his, like, are engaged, like in melee combat with him.
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to use the rules lawyering cap to say if it's not a spell, technically Sanctuary is still in effect.
That's right. It does say when they cast a spell, doesn't it?
It says when a spell is cast that affects an enemy, but if it's not a spell. You just
That's a tough one for me to justify in my brain. Like, I don't count it as a spell, but it is a spell
Yes.
effect.
mechanic.
I think I'm gonna have to take away Sanctuary. Sorry.
That's fine.
I feel like that's fair. Alright. Des, is that the end of your turn? So, because Whisper and Dez are within 5 feet of Jimbo Cocktoastin, his effect, Hot Like the Sun, comes into effect. You guys take 6 fire damage.
Nice.
People who are adjacent.
Yeah, anyone who's adjacent to Jimbo Cocktoastin at the starting of
Whisper.
at the beginning of his turn gets hit with an aura. Is you smoking when he's
Thank you.
You can see why I was so excited to do this encounter.
I thought it was because you were
I'll
going to kill
actually
me.
use
That also is why I'm excited.
No.
Ah! There he goes. Bye, Chim.
What'd you put on him?
I was trying to put 100.
Hunter's Mark.
I feel
James. What happened, buddy?
the area's unmarked.
And now he is going to activate his rechargeable action called Gift of Vishnu, where he grows 18 arms and flicks off everybody in the vicinity. So everyone needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Is that why you gave me that look? I'm so upset.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
if there's one thing I'm good at. Actually, I'm not too bad at them.
Mongoose Mountain getting
I forgot Addie's actually charisma. And proficient in saving throws. Yeah.
Okay,
There's no reason she cons me.
let's do reverse order we usually do.
Got an 11.
You have to roll a twin.
13.
25.
The DC was 15,
No.
so the 11 and
I would have made it 18 one for each.
nice. Going to take 18 fire damage. Half if save, and half again if you're.
I'm gonna actually use Absorb.
Okay.
So I'll take.
I could end
Let's
this guy.
hold on. That is a spell.
Whoa!
As you do, as you do.
It's better once you dump it out of the can.
Oh yeah. Takes me too.
Oh, yes. My favorite of the crazy table. Unfortunately, your spell does not go through, and instead, your skin turns a vibrant shade for the next 4 days.
Looks at himself. Looks at Jonas.
It's not not really the time to be dyeing yourself colors.
It looks good on you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, laugh at it.
I wish Jimbo was in control of himself because he would also laugh.
Good look, Sheriff.
We'll stop running.
All right. One of you will also a random table. Thank you. That's the first time I rolled so that I could roll on the random effects table. I appreciate that.
I should have listened to Ovid.
But at least I only took 4 damage. So that's good.
All right. He's going to do his multi-attack. So 2 attacks. One against Adi for trying to smite him.
Hey.
It was a try.
And then one against Des for Hunter's Mark.
Oh, are you closer?
Oh, actually,
I don't
no.
know, far away.
One against Adi for that, and then one against Whisper for stabbing him in the head.
Hey, you deserved it.
Hey, it's not like it hurt or anything.
You got a rapier out of it.
Yeah, you have a sword now. Fuck you.
That is a 26 to hit on Adi, and a 20 flat to hit on Whisper.
I think I can use my reaction. Features.
And that's 8 fire to Adi.
Haha, does it match? Save me? Or is the match? Ah.
Matt,
Never mind, I'm not
Ty
gonna
goes
use
to
my
the
reaction.
attacker.
I'm not gonna use my reaction.
Okay. Then that is 7 damage to Whisper. 7 fire damage.
Butts.
What?
7 for friends.
Oh. He's going to take a bonus action called Seeing Red, which will
Sorry, I'm gonna laugh.
he will mark the person in front of him, which will be Des. So now you are
Yeah.
Hunter's marked back. It doesn't do. It's not what Hunter's marked does. No, you will Hunter's mark. Anyway, it's now.
Who's
Whisper.
over her?
So Whisper, you now do not have a sword.
You don't have to
Draw my other sword.
What? Crazy. Okay.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Tom, your mom gave you.
Because.
G billing.
Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna just do my thing and I'm gonna stab him a couple of times. Fuck it, why not?
You know what time it is?
High noon?
It's high noon. Roll initiative.
Those 6. 14.
17.
Ah, bats.
Yeah, flick.
He makes an attack.
Usually that's a good.
Okay, that is going to be 6 fire damage.
Hey, chipping away.
As he, yeah, I have made him a high amount of attacks, not one giant attack. That's what Butcher like. I feel like when I attacked you guys with Butcher, he did like 30 damage an attack.
That was insane.
He was a gigantic Draco Lich, so I felt like it was appropriate.
Yes, it was.
He also only got like he only got like an action, so
Dirty 20 to hit.
that'll hit.
Okay.
This one. This one.
Hamina.
Hamina, tell me for Hamina.
17 piercing.
Okay. Do.
Another one.
That's not what I meant.
I don't suppose a 11 hits.
It does not.
Interesting. 11 is interesting.
Depends on what we're talking about,
Okay.
but it doesn't hit. If that's interesting.
Keep going. Wow.
That might be too much, honestly.
My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks in a row. And that's all she wrote. I swear I'm fine.
Jonas.
Jonas is going to take his trident, look over to Jimbo and say, I enjoy your whiskey, but somatic, indecent suggestions is not okay.
What?
And he's gonna slam his trident into
Like
the ground.
gestures.
Into the ground, and his hair is gonna start flowing as he goes, and he needs sorcery for a minute. So all his spell attacks have advantage, and he's gonna cast level 3 version of Crackle.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you don't know them.
Fuck. I forgot to do this.
So he's got 3 bolts that he's gonna send over there.
Well, hold on.
Oh yeah, good.
Hold your horses there, Mister. I'm going to cast the spell in Andrew's Poets of Creation campaign. Let's find out what happens.
If the gods want to destroy me instead of healing people,
Doesn't matter.
what am I in touch?
Good. Alright, so the first attack is going to be a 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is a 23.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that was all hit.
I was too busy
Damn, that's crazy.
remembering all of these things that I can do.
Advantage on each roll is nice.
Mm-hmm.
So 2d12. Yeah, d12 each.
Is there a thing you have to do to keep that going like a rage, or is it just indefinite? Or is it just for a minute?
What? The
Because for a
rage
rage,
sorcery?
because for a rage you have
Just
to
one.
attack or take damage.
It's just a woman.
That's crazy. Okay. Well, roll for damage. And I have to take.
You actually make a constitution save there because they all hit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I thought.
Okay, so because I did level 3 version of it, it's 5d. Oh, wait. Because when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, you create 1 additional arc for each slot level above 2nd. So that'd be 5 arcs. So I have to roll 2 more times.
What? One. Is it 2 lines or 1 line?
It's so level 1 version of Crackle.
It's a level 1 spell?
Let me double check. Well, I cast it level 3 is what I said.
I thought it was a level 2 spell and you upcast it by 1 level.
You were correct. Yeah.
Okay, so you get 4 things.
Correct. You are right. Yeah, so it'd just be 1.
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah, so just 1 more extra.
Yeah, I was like, what?
That's crazy.
Shitty. 10.
10's not hit.
Yeah, so the 4th one doesn't hit.
But you only have to hit with 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So he still makes his Constitution saving throw.
So it's still 3.
He failed it, but he's going to make a legendary resistance to succeed instead.
So he doesn't get stunned.
He doesn't get stunned. And that's. He only has so many of those, so.
Okay, so he takes
I feel like that's a good one for him to not get stunned.
22 lightning.
Okay.
That is better.
It's a lot of damage. Audie.
I'm guessing lightning doesn't seem to have a particular harder effect.
I want to help my friends, so I'm gonna cast bless.
Was it a really good spell?
Probably.
Let's see how it goes for you.
That's why I said probably. I'm gonna sprinkle some holy water on the ground. And wiggle my fingers as I say, oh, groom, bless my buds. Please. He always knows I said please.
This is really funny. So instead of bless happening, because that effect is lost to you, you kind of like are grasping to try and get some kind of spell off.
Come on, Gertrude.
And instead, the grease spell effect kicks in and just covers everybody in grease, including Jimbo, who ignites the grease.
Ooh.
And everybody is gonna take some fire damage.
Well,
Damn.
I'm really sorry, buds. Grouch is not thinking we should kill this guy.
I really wish I could cloud rune this to the ether.
If only. I don't think you can. Can you save against the grease spell? Hold on a second. Let me see.
You saved enough.
No, it just appears. Everyone's on fire. Everyone's on fire.
Should I say something?
Yes, what?
Are we surrounded by alcohol?
Well,
Speaking of which, can you see those barrels?
They
Can you
flip
flip
over
those
to be on
over so that
fire.
they're on fire? Thank you.
Yeah.
There's a couple other ones.
Tell me how on fire I am,
wait,
goddammit.
how much of a
You're very on fire.
The same
Is
radius
the
of bless.
It's not the no, not that one, not that one, not that one.
What?
Yeah.
The one right next to Addie doesn't get?
No, I blessed you three.
I thought bless was based on where you're standing.
Nope.
Okay.
No, basically a grease spell plops down on top of it, so you're not going to take damage then, because you're outside of the range of where the attack was. Or the attack, the spell.
Don't do
Yeah, I didn't get it. My teammates were taking 12 fire damage. You guys take 12 fire damage.
Hey, 12 can only take 6.
Yes, true. For now.
I am below half.
So then I'm gonna walk up to Jonas because he's closest.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
Are we
Doing bad.
currently on fire, or was it just a quick explosion?
No, you're on fire.
Okay.
You are covered in grease on fire.
Okay.
You are now the Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go.
Sup, Jonas?
This is Andersville's finest. Fried something.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Andersville's finest fried lizard because
Yeah,
I'm gonna die.
Face it.
So I have
If only Ace were here. He's just in the fire damage.
a potion in my belt.
Good.
It says 1d6 per round for a minute question mark. There was a reason I put question mark, and it's because we weren't quite sure what the potion of regeneration did.
Oh, I think I have. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's Ace.
See,
Let me
because when
see.
you talked about it, you were like, it's a potion of regeneration.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what
he was-
I wrote down was that it's 2d8 plus 8 initially, and then you heal 5 hit points per round.
It's based on a 3.5 spell.
Cool, cool,
Right?
cool. I shove that in your mouth.
Because you had the bonus action thing.
I
As a bonus
do.
action, because she has the alchemist spell.
I do. And also, as a thing, because I did cast a spell once, I'm gonna, give Jez that voice of authority and take an action if she would like her reaction.
If you roll
Yeah.
that help points for me.
Right, how many was that? 2d8? I feel like that's what was said.
I'm not currently Hunter's Marking. I
2d8.
failed my
2d8.
Constitution saving throw from taking
Okay.
fire damage.
She's no longer Hunter's Mark. Did it?
Was it plus my wisdom or no?
I don't know. He has the thing.
Probably not.
Was it just 2d8 for the regenerative potion?
Sorry, before you
Yeah,
cast.
2d8 plus 8.
Plus 8. Okay.
So
then
16,
5.
19, and then I guess
And then 5
5
points
every turn.
per minute.
Yeah,
But 19
it was-
to start.
Yeah, if you go. Well, it didn't say that. The only thing I didn't write down was
How long?
how long. Oh, wait, no, it says.
I have for a minute.
I think I made it for a minute for balancing purposes.
Okay.
That's like the prototypical. Yeah, right. Yeah.
So I think you can keep track of your 5 every.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm at full health already. So
There is also the thing you can use for regeneration, which is to reattach limbs if you lose them.
yeah, which we did with.
Well, fine. I guess I should have just given you a regular potion.
No, I gave mine away to you, Sandy. So
Because
I was down.
mostly because it was your own
fault.
fault for breaking her arm off while she was a statue.
Listen, I was doing
Yeah.
my best.
I didn't say you were. I said you were at fault.
Yeah.
But I didn't say it was malicious.
That's all this was.
You were trying your best.
The fact that she woke up and knew it was me was awful.
Don't sure.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
No. No chance.
What were you doing?
Voice of authority.
You were attacking? You're gonna make a initiative roll to see if he can get an attack off on you.
High
It's
noon.
high noon. That's a natural 20.
I can't believe I'm about to get killed by Spoken Joe Rude Boy. What a way to go.
5 fire damage. Rounded up to 2.
Well, damn.
I have a question for you. Would prestidigitation be able to snuff out fire
Yes.
if I'm on fire?
Well, I don't know about.
It would be able to snuff out a small fire. Are you small?
I am medium.
No, then no.
Yeah.
I like where your head's at.
Well, because it's a candle, torch, or small campfire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm literally going small.
I wasn't sure if I was a campfire on fire.
No.
Yeah.
You're basically boiling
Okay.
and on fire because you're covered in grease that's on
I
fire.
mean, it's about the size of a campfire. It's just kind of like it's like a bonfire. There is a bonfire.
That roll for the wild magic table could not have done better.
Yeah, so that's my turn. I'm just gonna burn all my friends.
You know, for fun.
Yeah. So.
Des, it is your turn.
All right. Is that the doorway near me?
The door I assumed was over by Abby.
All the way over there?
And by all the way over, he means past the chipping.
Yeah, I just
Where's
put.
the door?
I
Oh,
just
yeah,
slapped
yeah,
you.
Yeah. Where Abby was, yeah.
I kind of slapped you
Yeah.
next to him, and
Those
you
are
didn't
behind
worry
us.
about where the door was or anything.
Yeah, it does behind.
Behind you. Okay, sorry.
The door was behind me?
Yes, that orange.
All right.
Fuzzy orange.
Des is going to call it. I think we need to take this one outside. And so I'm going to shoot him a couple of times. First, I'm going to use bonus action to Hunter's Mark. And then... Actually, before I do that, question. So... I'm on fire. Does it say how many rounds, or is it just while I'm standing in grease? I just, I'm fucking fire, I'm covered in grease, I'm dying. It's just-
I mean, the grease will burn off eventually.
Right. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna tell you so that you can understand what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to shoot, run out, dive into the dirt, and just kind of like cover myself in dirt to get.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. When he sees you retreating, he's going to take legendary action to... There was a name I had for this. It's called Pull Down the Law. As an action, take a legendary action to do this, and it's going to be basically a wall of fire is going to cut off the entrance. So you can still do what you want to do, but now there's like another wall of fire. It's getting kind of toasty in here, by the way.
Huh?
But with all the fire.
I don't believe her.
Well.
Okay.
So, otherwise, I'm gonna burn alive in grease.
Okay, so you want to jump through the fire.
So here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Shoot.
All right, well, go ahead and do that first.
All right. Yeah. Shoot. So I'm gonna use. I want to ask mechanically, how much of an action does it take to, like, jump in dirt?
That's a good question.
Because that's going to affect whether or not I use.
Says going prone is not really the question you're asking. You're asking if you can roll around.
Is that a full action?
I feel like that might be.
Isn't it more like half your movement?
Getting up is half a movement. Going prone is not.
Why would going prone and rolling around not be half?
Because rolling around is not really like, unless you're doing it for movement purposes, but that's not what he's doing. He's trying to put out the fire. If you were saying I want to roll 15 feet just to roll 15 feet, then like that's one thing, but that's not what we're doing.
I want to roll.
I would just assume it's
I would say that's like an interact action, so an action. Like, and like it's pretty common to have like take an action to put yourself out from a fire. Like that's pretty standard. Someone else can also do it to you by using the help action. So I'm gonna say it's an action if you want to put out the fire, like for sure. If you want to just try and do it and then make a check, that's also an option.
Would I know that a grease fire can be put up on water?
Make a knowledge check, so an intelligence check without proficiency.
First attack and then.
Actually, that'd be nature check. Do you have nature?
I'm not proficient in it.
Then, yeah, it'd be a nature check.
Attack I'm gonna do is a Nick 13.
I feel like that's
What's that?
nothing. I'm just being a shit talk.
You're not really like well versed in the like what a fire is really. Like you're not.
I would highly doubt that. as a water being, yes, I know what fire is.
How?
What do you mean how? It's
When-
the antithesis of water.
Yeah, but how do you? Just because you know it's bad doesn't mean you know how it
Do you
works.
use any fire spells?
Yes.
Fire spells. It's not like-
Right, but does he? The question is, does he know that fire interacts with grease in a specific way?
It's okay
They
if I don't
do
know.
fry dolphin on the
What I'm saying is, it's okay if I don't know what grease fire does, but to not know how fire works would be ridiculous.
No. I don't mean like that. I just mean you don't know the intricacies of like how it interacts with this particular moment.
With this fire is
Yes,
fine.
with this fire. Like, you know that like what the chemical reaction of incineration is, but
Yeah.
like what does grease burn differently than wood? Does what's an electrical fire? We don't know. We don't know what electricity is, except for when somebody breathes it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not quite. I feel like 15 was a decent for
Gotcha. This is about to get really worse.
that. Great.
I knew that was why you asked.
All right, so what do you want to do? Des? Do you want to take the action, or do you want to risk it for a biscuit?
So I'm gonna still shoot him.
Okay, you're gonna take your action to shoot them.
Well, I'm using my bonus action to Hunter's Mark him. I'm still gonna shoot him, and then I'm going to run out the door. Like I'm gonna tell everyone, like, we need to get like out of the building because I think this is just getting bad. Like this is grease. We need to get out of here. So like,
Jonas is about to become a fried dolphin.
Well, you make a
No,
nature check
we are-
too to see
we are
how grease fires work. We'll have a lower DC kids probably.
that is sure 17.
If his is 15, then yeah. You're like, oh shit, this is the bad.
This is a grease fire. This ain't good. We need to get out of here.
All right, so you're going to attack it. Go ahead.
Put it out in the dirt. Really, only put it out in the dirt. Alright.
Told now.
I meant to look at you. That was you coming.
Yeah, so
Okay.
really only put it out in the dirt.
I won't do wall of water
Okay, sorry. Nick.
I was
is my
kind of
first
excited to
attack.
see how Andrew
Yeah.
reconciled.
Yeah, my weapon.
Nicolas Cage.
Nick makes it so that I can take an attack instead of as a bonus action as a part of my main attack.
Okay.
Let me read for you.
I understand, but I just want to make sure that you're using your action to attack.
Yes.
Correct. Okay.
Yes, I'm attacking with my crossbow.
Okay. Good.
So first hit is gonna be first attack is gonna be.
Taking a picture.
It's like the
Next
second one you missed.
attack is gonna be a Vex attack.
Yeah, good.
Trusted the process.
22,
Obsessed.
Regular hit.
Can
and then.
fly.
Last attack is going to be slow.
The spell?
No, just
Oh, no,
the
just- oh, okay.
weapon mastery attack.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot him in the foot.
So that's one attack, two attack Vex.
Well, actually, I guess. Well, let's see. Okay, so really, I can only apply Vex. I can only use 2 weapon masteries because I only have 2 attacks. The third one is a portion of the weapon. So I wouldn't-
Yeah, I don't do that.
So that's why I'm like, yeah, you're right. I wouldn't really. So this is just an attack with damage.
Okay.
Straight attack. Damn, double 3s. Rough.
That is rough.
Alright, so that one doesn't hit.
Okay.
Alright, so there's other 2 attacks though.
Mhm.
One of them does get a sneak attack.
If somebody else is in contact with him?
Yeah,
This person.
this turn.
Cool.
Dose. And
Then he is Hunter's Mark.
After these sticky
So,
notes are.
let's do sneak attack. 1, 2 for each hunter's mark. And then 1, 2 for each actual hit.
Dice.
Dice!
We're rolling dice out here, boys.
Yes. 29. I liked it better on the picture. Right. And then jumps out.
Jumps out, and now you're on the ground.
Is there? Did I jump through a wall of fire? You said.
Yes, which is going to make you take 15 fire damage.
So
7.
Okay. Yeah, you know, this is a decent fight, and it doesn't have to. Yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna. Well, it always comes with a cost. It could be a good one though. It'd be a good cost. Yeah, I'll take the risk. Absorb elements.
Okay.
Alright, so 15
You absorb
that's
fire.
Down to 7, down to 3.
So you just kind of like envelop yourself in this magical aura as you jump through this wall of fire, and you just feel it. It hurts, but like it's not too bad. It's like somebody threw some hot grease on your forearms.
I'm certain it doesn't feel any worse than being covered in grease and currently burning.
The wall of fire is not a grease fire, right?
No,
It's
well,
just us, right?
just you, yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of which, since you are on fire, we're gonna take fire damage.
Yeah.
Just one. So another 5, but half and half, so 1. Actually, it happens at the beginning of your turn, so just half once of 2. Or 2 damage.
Okay.
Because you can't absorb the elements of that, because it happens before your turn starts.
Right.
Anything else?
No, I'm currently outside and I'm feeling better.
Great. Guess whose turn it is?
So wait, let me put me
Doesn't get his big boy attack.
I'm just gonna be by the door.
Yeah, you basically jump through it and are.
Yeah.
Did you go prone, or are you still just like?
She probably went prone. She probably like literally jumped through the wall of fire and then landed.
All right, so you're prone, still on fire, but just on the ground.
Yes, I'm prone.
Gotcha. Jimbo, now that you jump through the wall of fire, he's just like, He's gonna use his flip-off attack against Whisper and Jonas, who are doing some stuff to him.
Landing 1 stab per turn. Yes. Every time.
All right, we've got 22 to hit for Whisper. And also 22 to hit for Jonas.
Step over. It's maintenance.
All right. 7 fire to Whisper.
Okay.
And 10 fire to Jonas.
Hurting. Hurting real bad.
Well, the mark that he had is no longer really in his sight because Dez is obscured by fire and prone. So he is going to mark Whisper with his bonus action. He's seeing red.
Rude. Cool. Great. Super.
All right, so Whisper, your
Yeah.
turn.
Okay.
What are you doing?
That was my plan. I'm gonna take a steadying breath
Mm-hmm.
and take a second wind.
You get multiple of those.
I have 3,
Thank God.
so I'm gonna recover fucking 4 health points.
Is it plus your con?
I have no idea. I didn't write that much. I just wrote, you get 3, and I'm like, great!
Is it its second wind though?
It's the playtest version.
Plus 8, so
Plus 8.
plus my level, I guess.
Okay, that's nice.
That's pretty good. 12 isn't nothing.
No, it is not. Especially when you do 6 per turn.
Oh,
and-
not per turn.
Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to assess the situation,
Uh-huh.
which
Everything's
is fire,
everything is on fire, including the barrel right next to you that you assume is filled with alcohol.
and I'm going to shove Jimbo Cocktoastin out the door.
So you're going to, like, grab him and throw him.
Out the door.
Alright, make an athletics check.
Pretty sure I get something for being giant.
I would assume so.
Probably been.
Like +4.
Yes, it is advantage. Not that it helped me, because I rolled really bad.
14?
Athletics?
Yeah.
Fucking 11.
Oh!
Yeah, that was really awful.
So you run up and you try and grab him, and like you grab his shoulder, and like it breaks. Like his shoulder like breaks as you grab him, and you're just like it throws you off just long enough where you realize like it really hurts to grab this person, and you let go. Oh, by the way, because you're adjacent to him when his turn started, he is hot like the sun, so
Yes.
you're going to take another 6 damage. So
God fucking damn it.
That's my bad because I wasn't paying attention. Sorry about that.
I really should not use. I have a thing where I can use my second wind
To move. You can also use it to move.
I can't use it to move. I can use it to add 1d10 to an ability check.
Oh.
But I don't want to burn them all.
Yeah.
Ironic.
Because they can heal you, so yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
I'm
fair.
bumming out.
Ironic.
Fuck it. We ball.
Oh, you're burning it?
I'm burning it.
Let's go.
16. That beats 14. Fuck you. Get out the door.
Nice.
Okay. Same thing happened. Like you grab him, like you can feel like his bones are like he's like frail.
Yeah.
Like you grab him, and he's just like, "Whoa," and he is chucked out the door. So chuck him out the door. Bring him with you. So like, you're basically grappling him and then moving him.
Yeah, he's coming with me. I'm
Okay,
getting the
so-
fuck out of here.
Basically, you grab him, then you can move half of your movement speed with him.
That's perfect. I love it.
If you're going out the door, you will take fire damage.
That's fine. Fuck
Okay.
it.
Where did you throw
Right in front of you.
He's
In
literally
the dirt.
Yeah.
him?
Alright, so you're gonna take 15 fire damage.
I have at least 15 health points left.
Okay, good.
Do you have one of those potions of fire resistance or no?
No.
Oh, I
I
thought we
don't
all,
carry the potions.
I thought we all got one.
I distinctly don't carry the potions.
You may have bought one for each person, but Whisper was not the one carrying them.
Boris
Oh, gotcha.
hands me a potion, and then I hand it to Addie and move on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we do with healing potions. I thought the
I do it with all of them.
I've got a crap ton of potions.
yeah, because I give all my healing ones to you.
I know
keep
mine. I know my job.
I have 3 potions of fire.
My job
I should probably give one to Whisper.
is to stab.
Should also shove the common healing potion I have in her mouth, and I will.
You should also do that, yes.
I'm just gonna shove stuff in your mouth, Whisper.
Yeah.
That's what she's used to.
Yeah. Exactly.
What?
Shove it in my mouth.
Have we not been role playing the same group?
Anyway.
I'm pretty sure that's on brand.
How are we reconciling the action economy of me walking out the door with Jimbo Cocktoasted? Because rules is written shove takes up one of my attacks in my attack action.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not shove. Well, first of all, it's not shove. You grapple them.
Right,
It's the
we
same thing.
changed it. I said shove, but we reconciled it to grapple.
Mhm.
Do I still get my second attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grappling is one attack.
Well, did I use? Is it my bonus
Basically
action?
how I'm going to reconcile it is you grab him, punch him in the face, and then drag him out.
You're asking what's the bonus action? Use your second report.
Yeah, was my bonus action.
I guess I was curious.
Your
because
bonus action was the second one.
I thought you specifically said you threw him.
Well, it's
we
not-
reconciled it different.
It's not a. Basically, what she did was, like, in flavor, she threw him. In mechanics, she picked him up, moved him, and placed him down. Mechanically, that's how it has to work. Because there is no, like, throw.
There's a shove action.
There's a shove, but she's not shoving him.
I moved with him. That's
Because
that's
if
a
she
blessing.
shoved him, he would basically going over the fucking bar. She wanted him to go somewhere else. So, and I reckon that by grabbing and, like...
Yeah,
moving.
at the end of the day, it's fine. I'm no longer in the burning building. And you know what? I hit the dirt with Jimbo Cocktoast, so we're both prone.
Okay.
And we're gonna call that.
Y'all rolling around in the dirt with Jimbo.
Yeah. And I make sure to kick as much dirt onto him as possible. Not that I expect you to reconcile that.
No,
Rules is written.
That's
but,
just
like,
flavor.
a whole bunch of prone assholes outside the door.
True. Is that the end of your turn?
It sure is. I have no action economy left to speak of.
True. Jonas, a bunch of people just flew out the door.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
So you said it's an action to put out the fire.
And it's an action to put yourself out. Yes.
Okay, so I'll use my action to do that.
Okay.
I get my 5.
You will still take 6 fire damage.
Okay, so I'll take
3.
Well, hold on. I have regeneration, so I get 5. So 5. So I get 2. Oh.
You get 2 health back.
Yeah.
You were healed by 2.
All right. Cool. That's my action. I'm no longer on fire. Can I see? Is the door open? Like, can I see through it?
The door, as far as you can tell, is a giant flaming wall. However, you did just see 3 people go through that. So
Yeah. I guess I'll just walk through the door and take damage.
You're a
Heal my turn.
justice.
you're gonna walk out,
Yeah.
and there's just gonna be a bunch of people on the ground.
So
So,
move, but yeah.
do you want to like move over them?
What's the damage I take?
You take 15 fire damage by going through the wall of fire.
Alright, so 7.
That is a flat damage.
This is my dance. I'm gonna die here. What is with you these days?
Mary's character almost dies. It's a trope now.
Listen, your girl's a big fan of She Came Back Wrong.
I'm just remembering Dresden from the Baldur's Gate throwing a fireball and then jumping down, immediately getting fucking gang stomped by 4 people.
I also remember Dresden creating an ice storm, though,
Yeah.
and creating darkness and saving us for 10 rounds.
Oh no, Dresden has had his clutch moments, but there was also the time
In
where
the
he
same
jumped
fight. In the same fight.
Sometimes Dresden is a genius, and other times he
That's
does other
fair.
things. It wasn't the same fight. It was the same camp. It was the same like session, though, I believe.
I was so much sure. I was so sure. He needs to do that.
Okay. I think he's going to make a legendary action
Are you
to.
skipping? Or no, you're just doing.
I'm making a legendary action. I'm not skipping anybody.
I'm like,
They will come. No. It's still gonna be Audie's turn in a second, but
It's fine, I'm over here
because you were grappling at him, he's gonna like flip you off.
rude!
Yeah.
I think this is it.
Probably not because you rolled an 11.
Oh, I survived! I survived this day! Him flips her up. Her.
He's like, "Grrr, you're staying with me, boy. Are you actually? Do you still have him grappled?
No.
Okay, you've released him.
It hurts.
Right, he flips you off, and it doesn't
Crumbled
work.
into ashes. I let that motherfucker go.
Oh, that's very fair. Audie, it's now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna find her. I
Whisper.
don't know where Whisper is.
Outside.
Whisper's outside. You're the only one left in the burning building.
And you're the only one that has the option to jump through a window instead of the fire.
Yeah, I'll jump through a window.
Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
No, I'm gonna go with my negative
Yeah, go with
2
the dex.
acrobatics. 19.
19 is more than enough. So you make,
Addie, shield up. Y'all good?
Bash the window. So I
Full
land
Captain
next
America.
to Whisper. Probably.
so not only are we going to do is Addie gonna come out
Which
and,
way
like
does it
do a cool like you have a shield, right?
Yeah.
Like she's gonna put her shield up, do a cool jump through, and like, as she's jumping through, a barrel's gonna explode and fire's gonna leak out behind her,
I look fabulous.
and it looks super cool.
And I'll
She lands on her feet and everything.
Yep, lands on her feet, strikes a pose.
Everybody else is prone.
Hair, everyone else except for Jonas is like, and Jonas is just like,
James and I are like nearly embers.
yeah.
I feel like I have enough movement to get there. My poor little figure doesn't have, because I'm moving backwards without actually. being
I'm
able
a
to see.
large woman, so let's say yes.
I don't even know if I'm moving at this point. I'm looking at this to move it.
You're moving the correct figure. It's the one closest to you.
That's Jonas.
That's
What are you trying to do?
Let's just
Well,
remember.
well,
Here,
well,
I have.
We have people who can help you.
yeah.
Nobody offered, so I just kept moving.
I just wanted to see what you would do.
moved in the wrong direction.
Yeah, we can go like that. That's fine. No, not that far. She has to be closer to the building because she did run a bit in order to jump.
Yeah.
There we go. That's fine.
Run.
Run, run, and jump. I can be your backpack while you jump.
I look really hot, really cool, and then I shove a healing potion into your mouth. Because that's
Open
just
wide.
the polite
Oh.
thing to do.
Oh,
Which one?
The common healing potion
are you using a?
from my belt.
Are you using a bonus or a full action?
It's a bonus action.
Right.
It's from
Okay, so you can use a bonus action to do the full thing, but it's somebody else.
Wait, I thought it was a bonus
It's a
action.
bonus action for her to give it to them. It's a free action for her to take it.
It's a
herself.
free action for her to take it. It's a bonus action to put it to somebody else. Do you want to take the full action to make sure she gets fully healed by the potion, or do you want to do a bonus
what?
action in order to roll for it?
That's
That
what
was
I'm
what we were starting.
That's
to
what I
do.
was saying before.
It's a
like,
home. You weren't listening.
I just don't.
I also wasn't listening.
I don't understand it. What's the
As
whole?
okay,
You
here's
don't
how it
have to roll,
usually
you
here's
just
how it
roll
usually
it.
works.
Yeah.
You can take a bonus action yourself
to heal.
to heal yourself and roll damage.
Yeah.
You can take a full action to fully heal yourself, or you can use an action to heal somebody else.
I don't understand what fully
to
heal
take
means.
all the healing.
All of the
points
instead of rolling for the
Take the
potion, you
maximum.
just get maximum.
Gotcha. fully was not the
Okay,
word I was
maximum healing.
Gotcha.
The idea
Okay.
of mine is, you're in battle, so you have to take a quick, like, whatever I can get out of it. Versus,
It's like, as opposed to going like this
That
and
makes
something's
sense.
spilling out your mouth and you're kind of like being, or do you want to be like, okay, well,
it would be it would make more sense that, like, they
Can
would
you do that
have...
motion again? What was that?
Check us out on Only Lizards.
It's just more of this.
So
So yeah, the question is, do you want to use a action in order for her to fully or to get the maximum healing out of the potion?
I mean,
Because you can't do that to somebody else unless you have your specific thing.
I mean, sure, I'll use the full action.
Do you have those fire resistance?
I would say there's a reason for that, so you can then use the fire you give her as a bonus.
It's a good idea.
You can use the action to give her full healing, and then a bonus to give her the fire. No, you can't. Okay,
I don't have the fire resistant potion in my belt. It only holds 2 potions.
gotcha. Makes sense.
So if you'd like, I can not fully heal you and give you fire resistance.
I want health.
Fully healed it is. So I don't know what a common 10 potion is, but I
2d4 plus 2. 4, right? No, where's
2d4
It's
plus
upstairs.
10 is 10. Did you want to roll? I thought you were doing the full action.
no, it gives you the map on the bottom.
Oh,
I think 2d4 plus 2.
yeah,
2d4 plus 2?
so 10.
10 hit points to you.
Lit. I survive another day.
Yeah, 2d4.
Cool.
I now can survive being next to Jinbo Contest.
It's the thing.
Figure it out later. That's kind of all the bonus actions I have. I cast Sanctuary on Jonas. Crap. Hey,
Oh, you're asking because this is a bonus action. I could cast it.
just like it was last time.
Sanctuary. That's not a. Does that have an upcast?
I mean, no, not really.
I'm going to allow you to select one other person.
Whisper idea.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It doesn't save you from his aura.
That's fine. But it saves me from getting the flaming.
It does do that.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
And I cast spells. Jonas, you should attack.
Oh, true.
I say
No, I
authoritative.
shouldn't because you gave me sanctuary, and you gave first
That's
sanctuary.
the point. I shouldn't have.
problem.
I didn't cast a spell.
You have to. It has to be the person you cast it on.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Gotcha.
I feel like she's told us that like 4 times, so we keep forgetting.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes, we do. Wow, Sanctuary really negates that. Darn. The one time I remembered.
I remembered it before.
Well.
It was the first time it went through.
Did you cast a spell on somebody before casting Sanctuary?
They gave him
Me?
no, she gave us a potion and then
No,
cast
like,
Sanctuary.
I'm wondering, like, is the voice of authority happening before you cast Sanctuary on a person?
No.
No, it's after.
It's at the end of the
Yeah, it's after you do a thing, then you follow up with a thing.
Yeah.
No.
It's like part of the action, but it comes afterwards.
Look at
Oh, but you did Sanctuary first?
Yeah, that's the spell I cast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is the spell you cast.
Yeah.
You cast Sanctuary as the spell.
I'm
You're-
genuinely
oh.
Yeah, I cast a spell called
And I was like,
Sanctuary.
what are we talking about?
What I thought happened was spell, like some kind of like spell, like cantrip and then spell.
Oh no, it was potion and
But
then
I guess that
spell.
wouldn't make any sense anyway. No.
It was potion, then spell, class feature.
Plus, cantrips don't count, actually.
Yeah, I know. I blocked myself those on
Des. Okay, it is your turn. You are currently on the ground next to him, and you are on fire. So we're going to take 2 fire damage. Half to 1.
I'm going to. On fire because of the grease, right?
Correct.
I thought you rolled in the dirt.
I haven't done that yet.
Oh, I thought you went prone. My bad.
He went prone.
All right.
He is prone.
Bonus action to disengage. I'm gonna crawl away,
Okay.
like 5 feet. Action, put out the fire.
Okay.
Stand up.
Okay. That's fine. Do you want to move? You want to move away from him?
This way.
Okay.
That's my turn. Not a very eventful.
Okay. So Jonas and Whisper, you are currently next to him.
Uh-huh.
You know the rules. And
Yep.
So do I. He is hot like the sun. Take all fire damage. Jonas, you take minimum 1.
Okay.
It's Jimbo's time.
It's
I think it's-
Jimbo.
What does Jimbo do, huh?
Well, Jimbo already did the thing where his aura burns you alive.
So his turn's done. Okay.
Crispy.
Now he's going to
Whisper,
read
you're up.
if he gets his recharge thing back.
Oh.
He does.
You say does not for our
Bitch.
listeners.
Not what I said.
I
Don't-
can fix it and post it.
Don't fucking lie.
Everything can be Everything is fictional.
I'll,
You can just delete it.
I'll fix you.
Oh. Jesus.
No, I don't think you're happy enough. I'll teach you to be happy.
Yeah.
Teach your grandmother to suck eggs.
What?
Dick butt.
Grandma.
Dick butt. Let me
It's
draw it. I'm
a
drawing
instant
dick
video.
Not my mammal.
butt. Go draw dick butt. Dick butt.
Not my mammal.
Alright.
My
Really
mammal.
nice.
For our listeners, what was the stage?
Alright, so 1 attack against Des, 1 attack against Jonas. Jonas! Does a
Yes.
natural 20 hit?
It actually does hit.
I'm
Contrary to-
going to use my runic shield or shield of runes. I don't remember what it is. All I know is that I wrote down Scald so that I could command the rune to activate. To do the shield thing, you have to reroll.
Oh, dang.
It's different than skull. which
That
drink.
is a great
Cool.
thing.
It also means drink. Oh, fuck.
Does an 18 hit?
That just hits.
Damn.
Hey, but it wasn't a natural 20. You're welcome.
I'll take the welcome.
I will tell you exactly what trait that was of mine.
Okay. 22 hit.
Runic shield. So that is my reaction.
Alright, so that is 7 damage to Jonas. And 7 damage to Des.
That's fire, just to be clear. Right?
This uses fire damage, yes.
I am to 3.
He's also going to use a legendary action to do his rude boy smoke bomb. He's gonna put it over. Can you get Des and John? You get? I guess not. If alright, he's gonna put it over. He can't cover Whisper because she's too big.
Haha, fool.
He's gonna put it over Jonas because Jonas seems like a paladin.
That's the nicest thing he's ever said to me.
He seems like it. And with that, he will also use his bonus action to see red. And
Who's red? Where are they?
mark Jonas for death. That is Nick. Or no, it's not. You didn't even reckon where he didn't even draw a dick in his butt.
No, it's a dick with a butt.
It's Richard.
The
It
butt.
is Richard.
The butt are the balls.
Ooh.
Is the balls? Balls make up the butt.
But-
Leave Richard Maximus alone.
Yeah.
I won't. He is affronting me.
Here, I'll solve the problem. I'm so sorry.
Next up is going to be Whisper.
I'm busy. No.
Well, unbusy yourself. Get into character.
You're the one who asked for a big
Shake your
dick,
ass a
right?
bit, I guess. I don't know.
You're still a dragon. You've been burnt to death. Go. Action.
Second win.
You hate your family.
Yeah, that's 12 more hit points back into my face.
Specifically?
Specifically. So I am gonna like take that.
I just enjoy the idea of like her armor is like burned to a crisp, her scales are like peeling off on her arms, and like her face is like and just completely regenerates her face, and that's it.
Yeah. That's my priorities.
For the vanity.
That's my priority.
Ace is really rubbing off on you.
I was
Every
like
night.
this.
Ace is
before
not
Ace.
that vain.
Rubs off on her every night.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That's fair.
Anyway.
If you look real closely, you can see little bits of gold scale stuck in between her silver ones.
Yeah, it's sparkle.
I don't look down there.
You don't have to.
You know, it's all over me. First of all. Second of all.
Every time she walks, just
Alright, we're getting a little bit iffy now.
That's too much. Anyway.
Is it late?
I just think that the idea of little bits of like color scales getting stuck in each other's skin, like things is cute.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
would make it fucking weird, I guess.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
I was perfectly above board.
Go.
And how weird you were being about it? Yeah, I agree.
You're a silver dragonborn.
Go.
You love your golden dragon man.
Whoa. Let's
Go.
not throw around the L word here.
Yeah.
You-
So,
You love to fuck your golden dragon man.
there we go.
There,
What the
okay.
fuck?
Okay. I'm back in the saddle, baby. So
I've got a pretty good grasp on Whisper.
You love to fuck your besties. Go.
yeah. Anyway, so flying Vex,
Mhm.
and I'm stabbing.
As you do.
Stab, stab, stab.
Okay, that is a 15.
It does not hit.
Okay, that means that I have missed twice in a row, which means that I have sword mastered,
That
and
thing you have.
I can. What is the specifics? Add 1d8 to the next attack roll.
Okay. Interesting.
I also.
I think that
use-
doesn't do advantage. It just does no numeric bonuses. That's crazy in third. It's fifth edition.
I also did Vex, so I also get advantage.
Does that apply if you don't hit?
And it does.
No, it only hit with damage, you're right. So just plus 1d8.
But you can vex this attack, maybe.
I thought I could only use one per turn.
I thought it was one per attack.
It's one per attack, but you didn't. You can vex this one, but you're not using a Astray this time. You're using a class feature or a feat feature.
Yeah, that's a feat feature.
Yeah, it's not the same thing as a one Astray.
So you can have Vex and you can be.
Yeah.
I'll apply Vex then.
You can hang out.
Okay. 21.
21 does hit.
Yeah, we did it. My next one gets advantage. We did it!
You have 3 attempts. That's correct.
I'm rolling damage.
Damn it.
I thought you were rolling another attack. I'm like, dang.
He hated a character.
That's crazy.
I mean, she will be able to do that eventually.
That's
Not
Fighters-
that far from
Fighters are crazy.
That's why I like fighter. It's fun.
11th level, right?
Think so?
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
It's not that far away.
Just a little far away.
It's a little far.
14 piercing.
14 piercing?
Yeah. And that's my action economy. I'm not moving even though he's going to burn me.
Okay.
What if we kill him first?
11th.
That might be true.
All right. Yeah, that is the end. And then Jonas, you are up.
So I already put myself out last time.
You are currently not.
Oh, I need to take damage for being next to him.
Are you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm Jason.
Do I get indomitable next?
I thought it was the start.
All right, take a damage.
I guess it started my turn, right? Or is it started this turn?
It started their turn. Yeah, I don't know. why you're
Oh,
asking.
okay, never mind then.
I already told you took a damage for it, so don't worry about it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know if you noticed I said that because you were busy.
No, I did. I went from 61 to 60. And I just took 7 damage after 3 just a little bit ago.
You have 60 health left.
57.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes.
Target John.
Yeah, just have barely a little bit more than Mary. Mary's, sitting pretty at
Okay, target John.
24 million.
Underline. Got it.
Yeah. So he's right next to me, so I shouldn't do a ranged spell attack.
You're also obscured.
Wait, what? By what?
I think
The
you're
darkness
also
thing?
heavily obscured.
You are obscured. He put a bomb on your face.
Your hobs. You could hobscare him back with fog cloud.
Could.
No one. Oh yeah, no one can see. No one.
Whisper kills you.
Oh shit! Okay, so I guess what I'll do then. So that means I have disadvantage on attacks. Is what it means.
Yes, you are basically blinded. So they count as invisible against you, so that you have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Okay, just so I can remember, divine smite doesn't actually get used. The spell doesn't get used unless I hit, right?
Right, but it does cost the bonus action because we're using
Yeah.
playtest rolls.
That's fine. Okay, I'll do my bonus action to hit with my blade using the blue side. So I don't want to use fire on this guy.
Okay.
But is he flanked, John?
He is flanked.
Damn it! Now you tell me.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I made him saucy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, I guess it would have been I don't know if it would have.
So that would use cancel out the disadvantage.
Yes, it would. So it would just be a straight attack.
Let's do it. Using the divine smite, I'll use second level, so it goes up by 1d8.
21 hits.
Okay,
Yeah, I just hit with a 21, bro.
I know I was paying attention.
I don't believe you.
Insight check.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so we'll do this sword.
Yeah, look at the cool sword I gave you.
Okay, so just as an extra 1d. And I have flex, which makes it a d10 natural. There's d8. There's d10. Oh, then I need 3d8 for my shit.
Yeah, I'm grooving to this. This is great.
Do you need the damage separate at all or no? Radiant versus the cold versus the slash.
No.
Okay. Wasn't sure because he was undead. That's all my reason.
I know. There's a lot of shit going on right now with Jimbo, so.
Alright, so that is going to be a whopping 32 damage. And it might be more. Just gotta double check.
How dare you? You son of a bitch. Invite me in your house.
It says plus 1d8 against undead or fiends. Do I get to still roll that?
Sure.
And that's per spell level, so that would have been 2d8 there. 8 extra damage, so a total of 40 damage.
Alright. So what does that look like?
So what
Give me a word picture, John.
Yeah, so he walks through the fire, He sees everybody kind of encircling around Jimbo, and he kind of, pulls out the.
First of all, you don't see any of that because you're sure you can't see anything.
Well, I would have saw that before that all happened.
Okay.
So this is the beginning of the next round.
We're all lying on the ground.
Yeah.
Not
The
me.
top of this round is when I got scared.
Yeah.
And so
He's how you get him.
he kind of like does just this big black cloud almost goes around his face, or what? Like, yeah. So
It's a black smoke cloud, yes.
yeah, so he's just kind of like spinning the sword around, and he goes like a diagonal slash for what's in front of him. And as he does that, he kind of like bangs the hilt against the shield before he slashes down, and you see the sword just turns like azure blue as it comes down across the back.
He bangs. He bangs.
Alright, so as you slash across his back, and like, it almost looks like you're cutting into not flesh or even cloth, but like this weird dimensional like rift kind of opens up across his back. And like you see it opens up and his black cloak becomes like somehow more black before fire spurts out of it and blows out behind him. And you kind of have to like get out of the way as like now it looks like he looks almost like a friggin' Typhlosion with like the burning explosion coming out of his back as a bunch of energy is being blown back into the distillery.
Based.
And as you see him kind of like lose focus, kind of like grabs his forehead, both hands grab his hat, he bends down to his knees, and like right as he lets out this hoarse wail, the distillery behind him explodes. And everyone's gonna make dexterity saving.
I will add also, as he slices through, because it has like that cold.
The whole thing is on fire, man! I did not come into this thinking, oh yeah, this place is definitely going up. No, it's definitely going up now, though.
There's also, like, I just want to add too that, like, as he slices through the cold damage, because that guy's running so hot, like, it literally, like, the steam, like, the sound coming through it.
Like, it goes from, like, ice to mist to steam, like, almost instantaneously as he gets blown back towards the distillery.
I athletically make my way to standing.
No, you can make a dexterity saving throw with advantage because you are prone.
I'm not prone.
Right.
I'm standing.
Oh, then just make it.
That's right, you didn't go prone, those two that went prone at first.
No, I'm
I definitely stood during my turn.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
No one's prone. Never mind.
I leapt through the window heroically.
Yes, and then it exploded.
Oh, that's right, it was heroic. You're right.
It was. I rolled really
It
good.
was very. I don't know if it was heroic, but it was definitely splashy.
It was definitely
Hot
heroic.
as
You flashed it,
fuck.
but you didn't.
Yeah. Hello?
Full wipes.
I imagine audio always has at least a little side move going.
And this was dex save, yeah?
At
This
least.
is a dexterity save.
Alright,
She's
so
wearing a
natural
shirt, so probably not, but
and dirty, 18.
Okay, great. Mary?
23.
dirty one.
Oh no.
Dirty one.
-2.
Yeah, so you go to 3.
Dirty.
How'd you go?
The DC was 13.
I don't think you made it count.
It's really fun to make your decks a dump stack.
Can you imagine, like, jumps through the window? Ah, I made it. Like, within the span of 10 seconds.
Basically what happened was she jumped through the window, gave Whisper a potion, and then the whole thing blew up behind her.
Whales and uncoordinated.
And then, because she failed, she gets pushed forward over Whisper. Now you're prone.
Yeah.
And
Still
it's going to
yourself.
do... That is 7 fire damage. As the whole place blows up, and then if you also failed, you get knocked prone. I think only.
I would have used my
Bobby.
reaction to catch you, but I already used my reaction to let
It's
Shadis not get natural charm.
Do we still take
I'm-
damage or no?
What's that?
Do we still take damage even though we succeeded or no?
You take half damage.
So, okay. Alright. So now we'll take half, so maybe 1.
Half minimum 1.
Wait,
So how
wait,
much
hold on.
damage
So
again?
This was
that was in
seven?
3.
7 If you succeed, it would go down to 3, and then half of 3. Then... If you have the fire resistance, which
We're the only two that have.
yeah, so far.
Sorry, Whisper. I
Alright.
killed you instead.
As
It's okay.
Choice.
I'm doing alright.
as the splinters of the lobby and the remains of the facade of Andersville's finest kind of like come down around you, you can see the fires that are burning behind you. Like some of the vats are on fire. Those barrels that you were seeing that were on fire also exploded. There's just this gigantic conflagration of chaos, and like as you can see, these two particular areas are funneling up into the sky, and then you see them kind of like twist and get pulled downward and encompass Jimbo Coctosin for a few seconds, like as this fire swirls around him, and he kind of like curls up into a small, like he kind of like curls into a ball before exploding outward and pushing out his arms as two flaming birds appear next to him.
Different.
And now he is, if he wasn't full Ghost Rider before, he is now.
The monolith on the bargain.
And that, I think, is a great time to stop and pick it up next time. Rest in peace, 07, Andersville's finest. You will be missed. You'll probably be rebuilt. But until then, we're going to head to the outro.
Until then, the inflation is gonna hit every single fucking bottle, and Dennis is gonna be pissed.
You got any Andersville's finest?
You got the finest.
Oh, man.
Maybe there was a glut in the market. Maybe.
There is no escaping.
All right. Well, I have to say, that went remarkably more poorly than I anticipated it going.
I'm surprised you're surprised. If we can do it poorly, we will.
You guys got absolutely trolled on that magical, or like the unshackling magical bullshit roll. It was very funny. And not only did Andersville's finest explode, Des is now blue. Which might be worse.
Oh!
No.
There's it.
Des says no.
Des does say no. That's okay. That's okay. Well, hopefully everybody survives. I'm going to make sure that I super target John next time, because apparently John just didn't take any damage.
You're gonna target
just
me
being-
instead of Jonas?
Yeah.
Damn.
Isn't
That makes sense.
That's
actually.
kind of how it usually goes, isn't it, John? I feel like that's kind of the
He took damage. He
The
just keeps
dynamic that
stealing
we've
from
gone
me 'cause
with.
I gave him the good potion.
Mhm.
yeah. That the fire is
I need to make a note that I have regen still.
Yeah, the regen plus the fire resist plus you've been making all your saves.
Yeah, dex saves, by the way. With my +0.
I know, man.
-2.
I rolled a
fucker.
19 and an 18.
I mean, hey.
Stop showing off.
Speaking
My
of
initiative was good.
showing off, that's true. Kat, can you tell us who our sponsors were for the
Oh dang! I typed that up a long time ago.
Yeah,
I think I said it was Druidcraft
you
Woodworks.
did say that.
Yeah, because Chris is cool. Chris makes good wood, and we'll send you that wood.
We won't send you anything.
I mean,
He'll send you the wood.
yeah. If you
But you can use our code Lizards10 to get 10% off the wood that he will send you.
That's right, we'll send the code.
I mean,
If-
we're sending the code right now.
We're not sending the code.
No,
But
no.
if you go to any of our
Lizards 10.
social media and go to the bio and click on the link, then there's
Come down the
more
line.
links in that link, and one of them goes to Chris's shop, and the link will remind you of the code because we're just that fantastic.
You're putting up a lot of 10s, but it's only the one 10.
Although I will say, because Etsy's weird, it might be better to go to Etsy and find his shop and then use the code. But you're welcome to use the link in our bios because
Who else is
it's
sponsoring
a lot
us?
simpler. Oh my god, my cord's in the way. You should also listen to, well, first our podcast, but then the really cool people over at Rolling for What Now / White Wing Dice, because they actually have 2 podcasts,
They do.
and they're both pretty freaking fantastic. So go listen to it.
Very nice.
Or W.
Go listen to that, and if you liked our nonsense and various people almost dying,
And obviously you did.
and also whiskey, I guess. If you like whiskey, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, ring the alert bell. On the off chance that the algorithm doesn't think you like cool Dungeons and Dragons podcast or something. I don't know, man. It's weird.
Because the algorithms are stupid.
I mean, algorithms are exactly what we make them, and
So-
yes, people are stupid, so there you go.
Rather than a question for this one, I think we should all just put an F in the chat.
F in the chat, 07 for Andersville's finest distillery.
I can't believe you stole my thing. I'm not saluting for this. I'm not giving it a moment of silence. I'm just going to be indignant.
But I'm a military woman, so I got to do it.
Nope, I'm indignant. I'm going to keep talking through this until John gets all the way through taps. And I'm going to continue until you stare longingly into this thing and John eventually hits stop and somebody says, "Can we roll yet?" I'm going to sit here and I'm going to continue talking until somebody asks me what the goddamn question
What's
of the
the
day
goddamn
is.
question of the day, Mary? I want to know.
The question of the day is, if Jonas was a merman, what kind of sea creature would you meld him with?
And why is it dolphin?
Penguin! You set me up!
Thank you. Is it actually penguins?
No, it's dolphins.
Oh, wait.
Mer creature.
Why would I pair Giannis with the one creature the sea he hates more than a kraken that destroyed a bunch of people in his area?
He's self-loathing.
He'd be a seafood.
Are you telling me I need to draw
I
Jonas
didn't ask to be
Kraken
born.
now?
Why can't it be penguin, though? Do I have to answer as Giannis or do I answer as
Are
Giannis?
you a merbird?
As Jonas.
As Giannis? Oh, shark. Yeah.
Sure.
Which is definitely not a John answer, just to be clear. Like, John. Mm-hmm. But
Shark is
Giannis,
hot. Actually, I'm going to do shark.
he's a big fan of the Hammerhead.
Murder.
Murder. I'm doing claspers, if you know, you know.
Can we roll yet?
No.
Yes.
Wait, I didn't get to hear everybody else's answer.
I said
The
dolphin.
the question was, what would Jonas be? We answered it.
No, what would you do? What was
What would
sea
I
creature?
do?
Yeah, for sea creature for Giannis, what would you pick?
Seahorse.
Seahorse. Oh, you did say that.
Yes.
Okay. What would you say? Or do you refuse out of
The moment of silence.
yeah?
He'd merge you with a bottle of Andersville Silence.
silence.
That's fair. And
Thank
Kat, yours was
I went with dolphin
Don't.
because I think it's really funny.
It is funny.
yeah, people. Good roll.
Thank God.
No rolling for you.
Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the world of Eldenhelm, a magical place filled with mystery and majestic beasts. We follow the chronicles of our adventurers brought together by a mysterious being known as Vindon. Many exciting adventures await these unlikely heroes. Follow their excellent adventures on a podcast platform near you, right there, by you, on your phone.
What's the phone?
Oh, hi, Trouble.
Yeah, hi.
You're supposed to be with your party.
I heard you talking.
Oh, okay.
So I came over.
Okay. Well, head on back to your friends. You know, tell the people bye.
What people?
These ones. I mean,
No, I don't see you. Where?
you know what? Just check out the podcast, guys. I need to
What's
get
the
her
podcast?
back. Come on,
What are you talking about? Bye. People.
Rolling for What Now? Find us on all social media and wherever you get your podcasts. And flowcode.com/pages/rolling for what now.
To the good old days, the ones we forgot we left behind.